why you rejoice. That's what. Biggie P. Oilman's the name. Drilling for black gold is the game. And if you're a big oil corporation, now's your chance to really cash in. See, in the last months of the Bush presidency, now is the time to make sure oil's well that ends well. Thanks to sky-high gas prices, we can convince America that more drilling is the answer. Never mind that the US of A uses 25% of the world's oil and only has, 2% of the world's oil reserves. More drilling is the answer. High gas prices? Drill more. Prices still high? Try drilling in a wildlife refuge. We're often nice people. That may bring prices down by a few pennies in 20 or 30 years, give or take. Big oil profits will be the Bush legacy if we act now and line up those oil leases. Remember, it's all about helping America meet her energy needs. It's not about helping people see that the price at the pump actually increased as production increased. And it's definitely not about helping people see that all of our previous lobbying efforts were greeted with cheers on foreign shores. It's about, America. So forget about new technology, conservation, and innovation. Thanks to the efforts of Bush Cheney Incorporated, we're in for a legacy of high prices and oil profits. It's the Oil American way.
Do it too. It's true. It's true. Do it too. Do it too. It's true. It's true. Do it too. 알고 싶은 게 매일 너무나 넘쳐. 느껴봐야 할 것 또한 넘쳐. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. 내 이수백번 상상하며 기다려왔던 그에게 do it you.
Which one of the grades do you prefer, like premium, plus, or regular?
Just the premium.
Why do you choose premium?
Well, it's enough to get my car running. That's all I need. Yeah.
What do you think about the gas price?
Well, they're a bit higher, but put a lot of money.
And which gas station do you go to?
I go to Chevron.
Why do you choose Chevron?
Because my parents go there and just tell me to go there.
Affordable enough to buy.
Which grade do you prefer? Like which one do you use?
I use regular.
Why do you use regular?
Cost effective.
What do you think about gas price?
It's fine.
Why do you go to this gas station?
Oh, it's just on my way to the airport.
Do you always go to this one though?
No.
Or which one do you go to?
Probably Arco.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, do you know who determines the price of gas price here at this gas station? Okay.
And on a daily basis, how much per week do you pay for gas?
I pay per week in my car.
Yeah.
I pay about 40. It's enough.
What do you think about the prices, the gas prices?
I say it's too high. A lot of people drive through the car, so they waste more per week on gasoline. So,
Thank you.
Union. I'm trying to get back in my union right now. So of course I'm a Democrat. I feel that when Clinton was in office, the gas prices were real down. Then when Bush was having his problems, the only reason we're in Iraq, just like we were in Vietnam, the only reasons we're there is for oil. As soon as all that oil was gone off that little South Vietnam island, we were out of Vietnam. Just like same thing in Iraq. Now Bush did a great thing, he lied, but he did a great thing because China tried to buy Unocal for $17 billion. Bush and the Senate stepped in. We let them buy it. Chevron bought them for $14 billion. The Senate stepped in. Bought them for $14 billion. Then, hold on a minute, Mia. Then, so Chevron bought Unocal for $14 billion, which is based in Texas, United States. Chevron buys 90% of all the crude oil produced out of Iraq. So China tried another route. They tried to go for the pipeline straight to Iraq. That's when we went over there for weapons of mass destruction. But what Bush did do is secure this nation for 50 years. Because the number one thing we need, even though I'm Democrat, but that's what he did do good, number one thing you need to fight a war, for your tanks, for your ships, for your jets, is gasoline, oil. You don't have it, you can't fight. Bush did do that for the United States of America, and we should all be grateful for that. However, right before the elections, they brought the gas prices down. All of a sudden, they're creeping back up again, $3 a gallon. It's not $115 a barrel, or it got up to $157 a barrel. I work in the oil industry. I'm a pipe fitter. It's down to like, I think, 107 a barrel right now. There's no reason for these outrageous prices. That's how I feel. I'm out of gas right now, and I'm out of work. I'm not happy about it, but that's how I feel.
Thank you.
Hi. Yes. What car do you have?
I have Ferrari 2007.
What is it? When you go to gas station, you first.
I have Arco.
Is it expensive there?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What grade?
I use regular English session.
Okay. So we're here with Miss Porter. What do you think about the gas price?
The gas prices right now I think aren't too bad. They're certainly better than they were a year and a half ago. Obviously I would like them to be lower, but I think supply and demand for renewable resources sort of determines that. So it's something we kind of just have to deal with.
Like, what do you think the government should do to lower the price?
Honestly, I don't think the government should do anything to affect the prices. I think that this should be left up to the market. Now granted, supply and demand is a little bit different for a renewable resource, or for non-renewable resource, but I think that when the government interferes, in general, in the long term, it just makes it worse. And the way I look at it, the higher the price, the more motivation there are for companies to find alternatives, because ideally, I would like to not have to buy gas at all.
What gas station do you go to?
I go to a mobile station, one of the ones in Lakewood. It's like the Llama in Paramount.
How much do you pay per week?
Actually, I usually buy gas every other week, and I usually spend, to fill up my tank, right now, I think I did it yesterday, it was like $35. But I live very close. I have a 10-minute commute, and I don't drive that much. And so, yeah, my expense account for gas is fairly low compared to most people, probably.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're taking one of them sticker pics, huh? Do you both drive? Yes, yes. Okay. What do you think about the gas price? What's that like?
Bad. Which gas station do you go to? Yeah, same here. Why?
I do go to service
For some reason, I get more miles to the gallon when I go to 76.
What grade do you use? Plus, regular, is premium. Why do you use
But my car is in the high so I don't premium to keep the engine.
What do you use premium? I do too. Yeah,
Thank you. I think that's it. Thank you.
Hungry while driving? Don't worry, noodles are here.
아무 말도 필요 없죠. 나의 눈 속엔 가득하죠. 그댈 향한 그 설레임이 보이나요? 내 맘 속엔 그 속삭임이 숨겨왔던
No, buy me because it's plus. No, buy me. Buy me. I'm more high quality. I am to know it. Ah, cheapest. Buy me. Why me?
그대 맘을 줄래 나 항상 간직할래요 기다릴게요 오직 그대 하나만 왜 나빠 너에게 반해버린 건 Cause 왜 나빠 사랑에 빠져버린 건 그대 내게 올 것 같아 심장이 터질 것 같아 Fall in love with you. 어두웠던 내 맘에 빛이 되어준 그대 차가웠던 내 맘을 따뜻하게 해 온 세상을 하얗게 덮어버린 내 사랑을 받아줘요 사랑해 달려와이 나 약속할게요 다른 사람은 안 돼 다른 사람은 싫어 왜 나빠 정말 반해버린 건 Cause 왜 나빠 사랑에 빠져버린 건 시간이 멈춘 것 같아 온 세상이 내 것 같아 I'm falling in love with you fall in love with you